Ladies and gentlemen, I lost the war. However, I also apparently achieved 6 million points at the end of the war. That's neat at least. I'll take it. I didn't end up grinding all that much, but welcome to Tokyo Ghoul Rebirth. We're gonna go ahead and go through the new update for the game and also kind of what they have to offer now, because they have changed up a few things. They have added some new features, and honestly, they've made the quality of life upgrades that were added to JP come out way sooner for ENG, Global, whatever it is, Rebirth. And it's actually really exciting to me. We are going to go through this fairly quickly, but first and foremost, they have released a Rebirth Festival with Akira Mado and Touka Kirishima. In terms of if it's worth it to pull for, I actually want to check something that's fairly key here. So there is 2 featured SSRs in Akira Mado and Touka Kirishima. However, there's also fillers of Kishu Arima and Ken Kaneki Half Crazed. That's the important part. They have added previous Fest units as fillers inside the banners, meaning both of these units currently on screen, by the way, not putting the U inside Touka kills me inside. You do you, Bandai, but it kills me. That's beautiful. My personal stance on this is Touka is fantastic, but Akira Mado is not one of the units you want to pull for featured, so it's really up to you whether you think that Touka is worth it by yourself. I will go through her skills, I'm losing the words, handedly, all the way through everything and kind of see what they have to offer. So first and foremost, Akira's main purpose is bleeding the enemies. She's kind of a bleed synergy, so if you did have Owl at like 100%, for example, Fest Juzo would go well with her. She's a very single target, huge DPS character that is blue, so if you are having trouble against the red raids, now's the time, I suppose. She'll be a great counter to like the next red boss, but she has the attack up, which is S-, which is actually pretty good. That's one of the best possible upgrades for most of the Fest units inside attack ups. 300 defense, 1000 HP, and extended bleed for 4 turns, which is super helpful. That guarantees that the enemy will bleed for the entirety of the battle if you're fighting the boss. So basically guarantees you're going to be able to get a good time. Additionally, she does have some things that synergize really well with bleeding once again. So first, she gives herself a self buff of 1.5 times. Do keep that in mind if you have premium Heisei, because she will replace her buff from Heisei of 1.75 times with the 1.5 times attack at 20%. She doesn't get the attack increase to 1.75 times until 40%, so keep that in mind. Deal damage of 1.6 times to one enemy 7 times, reduce durability by 2. So almost 1 full durability in 7 hits and 2 durability down. You can see it doesn't actually inflict bleed until 40%, and so she isn't really worth it until you get her to that point. But when you do get to that point, she obviously buffs herself by 1.75 times. Beautiful, fairly stellar. 9 hits, which is super helpful. You can usually synergize that with a hit 10, use her skill, hit the last one to get a durability damage. So you can kind of plan around her skill very easily at that point. Then she goes to 10 hits on the next one, and so on, up to a guaranteed 10 hits, and they bleed for 4 turns, which does turn into a bleed for 8 turns when she uses it. Additionally, her unique skill is 2 times damage to bleed characters. So you can see, obviously, she is explicitly made to go with the bleed synergy. So if you are trying to build your team around that for the highest DPS against the bosses, she is a worth it character to invest in on this banner. However, you will need some of the dupes to be able to make her actually viable for the team. So keep that in mind. I personally would not pull for her. She isn't really used by me too often inside other versions of the game as well. Then we have Touka Kirishima, the woman of which misses her U, but don't worry, the fun will have it for her. Post Lee here. I feel as if I didn't cover Touka's skills all that well, so I want to go ahead and go over it quickly now. Touka's skills are an attack, defense, and durability increase, as well as a flat 10% bonus heal. Super helpful, and she does get quite a bit of AP along the way. Super helpful. She's good. Though, of course, it could be amazingly helpful later on. 20%, she gives a 1.5 attack and defense increase to the entire front row and restores the HP by 15% each turn, which is regeneration constantly. That synergizes with the heal increase, so obviously if you do need the heals, it helps, but it's not that big of a change. Increases keep on going, however, her buff stays at 1.5 times both attack and defense. She does fill the role of both Heisei and Psycho, however, Heisei buffs the attack by 1.75 times, and Psycho buffs the defense by 1.75 times. So, despite her having both, she doesn't have as big of an increase. So she's more of a solidarity unit than she is a hard carry. So, keep that in mind. I kind of have these subcategories of units inside my mind, so I'm sorry if I phrase that in such weird ways often. She also, at 40%, cures all status ailments, so including bleed, including paralyze, all of that. So, if we do encounter a boss of like Narukami in the future, that would be super helpful. If we do encounter a boss of like another owl in the future, that'd be super helpful, but we don't really encounter those too often. Increases keep on going. The increase goes to 4 turns instead of just 3 turns at 80%. Not a huge increase, but 1 turn is helpful. And at 100%, she does gain a unique skill with 30% heal after inflicting break on a target. Now, the difficulty with that is that if you are in a dire need for a heal at that point, this, while it does help you, it only heals her, I believe, which is pretty much nothing. While it is helpful in general, she has the same issue that the Ken Kaneki with the jacket has, where her unique skill only heals herself. So try and keep that in mind when you are going through the motions here going forward. However, her 15 AP in total is super helpful. My personal opinion is I'm going to wait until a future banner when they're both fillers, because they've confirmed that Kishorima and Ken Kaneki have come to the banners alongside them. And there we go. What I am going to do, however, is I do believe that I want to use some tickets, because now is the time to party. I have 47 tickets from the war. Best case scenario, I get anything. I was going to wait for the reunits, but honestly, I just kind of need any form of like supports I can get. And also I want to try and get more stimulants for my owls. So like, man, I hate selling people. Okay, there we go. You know, it starts to get to me sometimes whenever I'm watching a video of people summoning on Rebirth or Reinvoke, and they start just doing like their like selling and fusions off like on screen. Something about having to wait that period of time to watch them like sell all of the units they don't want, it's too much for me. So I'm trying to cut around it as well, because I know that I'm bothered by it. Though these tickets are giving me absolute trash nothing. Jeez, man. No, not one SSR so far. Okay, last 7 tickets. Can I get an SSR? So, on Rebirth, that is now 80 tickets in a row where I have not gotten a single SSR. That is wild. That is absolutely fucking wild to me. You do you, though. Even that is still no SSRs. Strange. The rates seem to be fairly scary on this version. Granted, maybe that's just because my luck is trash. Also, none again. Jeez. This world is fighting against me. I can feel it squaring up against my buttocks, and I hate it. I'm not going to sell that. I just want to get rid of a few. I don't care too much. And, like, that Juzo is from one of the wards, so I actually do want to keep him. I like his art, to be honest. Like, this Juzo, it's super goofy. It is, like, super weird, but he just has a knife. His weapon is just knife. I love it. It's the dumbest. It just says knife on it. Oh, the best. Anyway, so that is our kind of coverage of what's happening right now. And obviously for the next week, we are going to be having the territory battle build up, aka off season. You can see that they are going to be going through a large volume of 40 chapters reuniting, or this is just going through like the story mode and what it has to offer. The latest, most popular chapter, 43 fragments, meaning there's more re-story to play now. Additionally, we have new Ryoko things. She is really hard to fight, honestly. Especially with the current, like, state of global, with, like, the main units being red. Like, Ken Kaneki is red. Owl is red. I guess that's it. Main units that I use are red, I suppose, but she's not really worth grinding. She's just kind of a nothing nobody with a bunch of durability and a dream. Grind her if you want. She's 5 free Haka if you max her out, so do what you need to. Additionally, these will be, or I believe the first two and the one who devours Touka and Kaneki will be going away as of next off-season. So this is your last chance to grind them up and finish them if you have not. Gourmet and Uta should stick around for the next off-season and then swap out next time, so try to keep that in mind. Additionally, this is fun. I haven't personally seen these around, but these are completely new and I have not seen them inside the global or the Japanese version of the game. The Quinque ward with the mix of dark and light is really interesting, and the Quinque ward with the mix of red, blue, and green is really interesting. It's something completely separate from what the Japanese version did do, and I kind of love it. You're not able to get character points during the period, so obviously grinding isn't that helpful, and you're going to be grinding anyway later on, but, you know. Additionally, it says, oh, there's boosts for the 2 Fest units, better pull for them. There's boosts for Nishiki, the Orochi version. Owl will be boosted next time. Heisei, I'll just do normal, like, Quink Squad. So yeah, it is going to be a really nice period of time where we can just kind of chill for the most part and do what we want. Additionally, the update contents, it does say here that you get Skill Technique DX, increase rewards by 3 times for 30 minutes, which is super interesting. It's similar to the one that we have for, like, double rewards currently inside Tactics. I don't even know, I can access it. Yeah, okay, so we have these versions with the skill techniques, the double bounty, and the battle experience, but these are just straight up ×3 multipliers, including a quintuple rewards for an incident resolved? That's fucking ridiculous. ×5 drops and I have 8 of those items is crazy. You do use 4 of those items in terms of using it, but it lasts for also 60 minutes. During the next war, if you get like a ward of Kagune and it ends up being a 60-minute ward, you can do 5 times drops for the entire hour. Beautiful shit, dude. I am super excited about that. Is there any... There's nothing new there in terms of the raid ones. It's just these 3 new ones, but those are just straight increases, and you can do the ×3 bounty as well for using 2 of the tickets. Fascinating. Fascinating, fascinating, fascinating. I'm super interested in using that in the future when they do drop that on... Or like the actual war drops. Additionally, we have the double speed button inside battles, preparation for upcoming events, some changes to the upgrades in the UI, issue on the skill Breakwall, don't know what Breakwall was, and minor issues. Nothing too crazy, but it is super exciting to have the double speed button. Here, let's go double speed through the ass that is this whole quest. Because you know what? May as well. I kind of feel like it anyway. We'll toss my crazed Kaneki in the front row, and we'll go ahead and go in. I like to have Mutsuki sitting behind Owl, just because, like, being able to give guard to the other teammates is super nice. So I might want to put like them behind Kaneki after. Hey there. Double speed! Now macro users are going to be even more powerful next war because, fuck man, double speed makes it even easier. Granted, I'm getting fairly crazy lag right now. Strange. I am going to be preparing all the skills we currently have for the final wave. And then we're going to try and like save that when we're going into it because it is going to be a good time. Alright. We're going to go all the way in with everything. Like it's not a... You know what? No, it's not a huge deal. We're just going to leave this like this. This is fine. We're good to go. Now we also only have quests currently that have 3 total, like, waves. I'm hoping that later on we get more levels that have longer kind of periods of time. Because we are really missing that difficulty in the extended marathon where you have to heal sometimes. Hoping for the best for that. Additionally, hey Nishiki, do you like the fucking? Cause it's coming your way. Oh wow, that did nothing. The plan is gonna be to swap in Mutsuki, go all the way in. Swap in Owl, go all the way in. Swap in Mutsuki again, and see if we can get the skill off with them. Unfortunately not. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and hope that we don't get absolutely crushed and maimed by the enemies here. Yep, we're good to go. Alrighty. I just kind of want to get this off because I do want to... See, the plan for me personally is I want to get this off now. I'm going to save Breaking Nishiki for when I go ahead and charge up Owl's skill more. Like, we'll do this and we'll save the final hit of the durability for Arima. There we go. And at 30 we got the break and we're able to do a little bit more work. Alrighty. Do this. Pop off Arima's buff. And we should be able to break this Kaneki as well. So I'm hoping to be able to get Owl's skill ready. Yeah! Perfect. So now Owl's skill is ready. He has max AP. I'm going to pop it on Nishiki because he actually is able to do more damage against him. How much will it do? 15,000 per hit. Beautiful. I'm just trying to get rid of Nishiki entirely right now. Because there we go. That's a hell of a lot easier, and this Kaneki can heal if he uses his skill, so I just didn't want him to be alive. See? There you go. Durability full increase, and the heal did happen. However, I don't think you have much of a way to combat this world that doth be my Kagune. Let's do it. I'm not going to be able to beat you this turn, am I? Even if I swap into Mutsuki, I'm kinda... Yeah, no. Also realizing this, Kaneki has guard on him. Interesting. However, Arima, donut time. Perfect. And there we go. That is our big success, and I am super happy. Now, the Halloween units that were dropped on JP earlier today in the Juzo, Heisei, Arima, Jijima, Akira, and Nutcracker are all coming to the global version as well. So if you guys are looking forward to the Halloween units, they should be coming out next week, which is super, super exciting. You can also see that Arima did some amazing work there. Personally, I'm just really excited for the next war, especially because there's such good rewards. Double speed is now on both versions of the game. It's just kind of looking like Global's doing some very strange quality of life upgrades early on, but I'm not against it. I'm unsure about their banner format still, but you know, I kind of want to just pop the first, because the first step's like the most fun one, right? You never know. Sometimes I'll do one step. I'll do one step and then stop. I am not going further than this. It is just to test my luck. There's no form of anything. I am just chill. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God. I swear to God. That's a ghoul. I can't. I can't make this shit up, man. I can't fucking make this shit. What is my luck currently? What are they doing to me? Oh my God. Eager to speak? Touka Kirishima unlocked. Oh my fucking God, dude. Oh my fucking God, dude. Why? Did I, like, is my karma saying, like, okay, dude, good job, you can go for it. Enjoy your Jesus, man. Touka, welcome to the party. I got Owl in one step. I got Touka in one step. My team on Global is just fucking insane now. Like, I have a legitimate team. And so our team is now called What Is L? Jeez, man. Okay, I gotta... Whew. Anyway, with that amazing with that amazing time... Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to hit that like button for that beautiful Jesus Christ, dude. Feel free to hit the like button, because I don't do that often, and that's kind of fun. I gotta be a good YouTuber. Next season's gonna be super exciting for both JP and Global. Global users, you're finally getting what you asked for. I'll see you guys later, and take it easy. Bye for now.